Please be seated. And just a reminder that this is an unplugged ceremony, so please put your phones away, silence them, and no pictures, or else. We are gathered here today to celebrate the love of Eric and Jennifer and to be witnesses and supporters of the commitment they wish to share with one another. Who gives Jennifer away in marriage to Eric?
My wife and I do.
Perfect.
Eric, thank you, sir.
All right. Now, let's get down to business. That's it. That's all. Jen and Eric would like to thank you all for traveling here to recognize how important each of you are to their relationship. My name is Beth. I am Jen's sister-in-law, Eric's soon-to-be sister-in-law, and I'm so honored that you both chose me to play this role in your special day. To quote one of the greats, Winnie the Pooh, "Any day spent with you is my favorite day. So today is my new favorite day." And I have a feeling that this day is going to rank pretty high for both of you. Now, for our Disney fanatics out there, I have a prize for whoever can accurately count the number of Disney references that I sneak in. I think we're at 2, just so everyone knows. Orlando is near and dear to both of them, right, Eric? Disney has been Jen's absolute favorite place on earth for over 20 years. I'm not completely sure if Eric knew the Disney factor that he was signing up for 8 years ago, but I do know that he integrated seamlessly and it has quickly grown to be one of Eric's favorite destinations as well. He can now even name a song or two whenever we're playing Disney trivia. Here today, we take ourselves out of our daily routines to witness a unique moment in the lives of Eric and Jen as they join their lives together. To all of their guests, they're happy to share this moment with you. You watched them grow up, you went to school with them, or you worked with them. Because you are the ones that have supported them so well, it's only fitting that you are the ones to share in this moment with them. Jen, Eric, your wedding is a special time. It's quite possibly the last time all of your friends and family will be in the same place. Every person you love here for you, celebrating you, soaking in the love that you two have on this special day. So as everyone vies for your attention, I encourage you to take a step back, recognize that not only do the two of you love each other unconditionally, but every other person in this room loves you unconditionally as well. Eric and Jen's love story began at college, a tale as old as time. They met at a party, so retro nowadays. Eric says he tried to play it cool, but Jen said that he put his name in her phone as first name Eric, last name Hot, all caps. So I think she picked up what you're putting down, Eve. They hung out the rest of the semester until it was time to leave for winter break. From Jen's perspective, she tried to define the relationship. Eric told her he liked her, but he wasn't sure if he wanted a girlfriend, and she was obviously bummed. Now, from Eric's perspective, Jen sat him down and said, "What the hell is this?" And then told him if he wasn't ready to commit to the relationship, that he should kick rocks. It turns out that Jen knew what she was doing. Over that winter break, they both knew they were very quickly falling in love, which led to their first I love yous around Valentine's Day, and the rest is history. Would you say it sounded like they were barely even friends and then somebody bends? I actually wouldn't say that. I think you guys were in love immediately. I think a better reference might be Doug from our movie Up. "I have just met you and I love you." For me, only being married a year at this point, it seemed a little overwhelming for me to be sharing the first words of wisdom to this almost newly married couple. So I turned to somebody with much more knowledge than me, the internet and Google. One author whose work stood out to me was Lisa Grunwald, who spent years researching an anthology about marriage. After reviewing thousands of books, poems, articles, photos, letters, and songs, she was asked to name just one best piece of advice for newly married couples. She found it written in a notebook in 1909 by poet William Butler Yeats. "In wise love, each divines the high secret self of the other and, refusing to believe in the mere daily self, creates a mirror where the lover or the beloved sees an image to copy in daily life." It's a little fluffy for me, so I will translate. More simply put, if you're smart about it, you'll rise above the inevitable setbacks and stresses of a shared life, and you'll make it your lasting mission to bring out the absolute best in your spouse. So, how do you do that? You have to banish contempt. This means that when Eric is being, let's say, putsy when getting ready to leave, or when Jen is stressing over a work meeting, that is the moment to practice patience. A moment when you can see through what might be bothering you in that instance and see the strong, kind, fascinating person you know your spouse wants to be. You have to learn to be a critic without criticizing. The origin of the word critic is the Greek word kritikos, which, strangely enough, does not mean able to pick up flaws incessantly, but it does mean able to make judgments. And that's a crucial difference. It's the kind of critique you learned in English class, studying something or someone so well that you can find its hidden patterns and its deeper truths. Award-winning sci-fi author Robert A. Heinlein wrote in his 1961 book, "Love is a condition in which the happiness of another person is essential to your own." And if you know Eric, you know why we picked a sci-fi author. So Eric and Jen seize this opportunity. Assist your spouse in building on and nurturing that happiness each and every day. Or, like Olaf simply stated, love is putting someone else's needs before yours. And if it was hotter, some people are worth melting for. But it's not. Another thing we reflected on as we prepared for today's celebration was what they love about one another. Eric, Jen loves your kindness and the way you love your friends and family. You keep your circle small, but the ones in your circle matter the most to you. Ever since they met, Eric has made it a point to know Jen's friends and family and play an active part in their lives. Not because you want to, or not because you want to. Not because you have to, but because you want to. Whoopsies, it's correct in here, I promise. She also loves your calm and relaxed demeanor, something that she is not always very good at. Her words, not mine. He approaches every situation with, "Well, we'll just figure it out," or, "Jen, it's all going to be okay, worry less." It's never you guys against each other, but you guys against the problem. And finally, your humor. Eric might be quiet again, Jen's words, she takes up a lot of oxygen, but he always has the best one-liners or comments that keep us laughing. Jen, Eric loves that you are the social butterfly of the relationship and how you often gently nudge him out of his comfort zone. He has significantly broadened his horizons when it comes to several aspects of life because of you. This includes food, traveling, the simple things like small social events, and more. She adds energy and vibrancy to Eric's life, and your outgoing nature often leads to new opportunities and adventure for you both. Jen is unwaveringly loyal, and Eric is unbelievably confident that she has his back at all times. He knows that she will always be there for him through thick and thin, providing support and devotion. And finally, Jen is compassionate and committed to her people. She offers empathy and support to her friends and family, often putting others before herself. She promotes kindness and caring for others. Eric, that sounds like a girl worth fighting for. Yeah, that was a hard one. So here we are, 8+ years after they met, celebrating their marriage. A whole new world. That being said, let's get to the vows. Jen and Eric have first written letters to one another, which I will read out loud for you here. Eric, here is your letter from Jen. Eric, I can't believe today is our wedding day. A day I have dreamt about almost my entire life. And standing here in front of you, I couldn't feel more confident the love we share will last us a lifetime and then some. You mean the world to me, and doing life with you makes the good days even better and the tough ones lighter. We've been through a lot. College, long distance, post-grad life, moving in together, new jobs, and now marriage. I'm so excited for this next chapter and all the life adventures and firsts it will bring. You're the kindest, most loving person I know, and our future children will be the luckiest kids in the world to call you Dad. Although life can throw us the occasional curveball, I know with you by my side, there is nothing that we can't handle together. Thank you for loving me these past 8 years and for truly showing me what it means to love someone unconditionally. I promise to love you every day for the rest of our lives, to be the best version of myself for you and our family, to be the partner you need on the days when you feel like it's too much, and to, of course, enjoy life to the fullest with a good bottle of red wine. I can't wait to experience forever with you. And Jen, your letter from Eric. Jen, you, knowing me better than anyone, once said that writing and reciting my vows would be some of the most difficult moments of my life, some of the happiest moments of yours. You were right. This wasn't easy for me, but that's because it's difficult to put into words how much you mean to me. I love you dearly and for all that you are. I'm amazed by your compassion for others. I'm inspired by your dedication to accomplish your goals. And I adore every bit of your kookiness. You've also said that people find love when it's least expected. I think that couldn't be more true for us. I truly believe that fate must have played at least a small part in bringing us together, and for that, I'm forever grateful. The last 8 years together have seemed almost effortless, and I know waiting near a decade to get here can be a bit of a sore subject. I'm thankful for your patience. However, if given the opportunity, I wouldn't change a thing, as it's the time we've already spent together that makes me feel so strongly connected to you. You've encouraged me, supported me, and helped me be a better person, the man who stands beside you today. It's because of this that I'm so confident in our future together. In the totality of it all, I hope that the time we've spent together so far is only a small part of our journey of a lifetime together. As we march forward together through life, we'll experience triumphs that we will celebrate together and setbacks that will test our resolve. As your husband, I promise to love you with the same determination and confidence that you've given me. I vow to support you through the ups and downs. I promise to always try to be the best version of myself for you and the family that we'll build together. I love you unconditionally and always will. I can feel the love tonight. So now you can both respond yes after each vow. Do you take your partner this moment forward as your best friend for life?
Yes.
You could say, you got a friend in me. Do you pledge to honor, encourage, and support your partner through your walk together?
Yes.
You'll bring honor to us all. Do you promise to stand by them through difficult times and uplift them so that through your union you can accomplish more than you could alone?
Yes.
I'm out of quotes, guys. Do you promise to work at your love and always make them a priority in your life?
Yes.
So this is love. That's that one more. That was it. Jennifer and Eric will now exchange rings to symbolize their commitment. Rings are derived from humble beginnings of imperfect metal to create something striking where there was once nothing at all. It is customarily worn on the ring finger, as it's the only finger with a vein running directly to the heart. The wearing of rings is a visible outward sign that they have committed themselves to one another. I'm gonna grab the mic for you guys. Can you hold this? Or I'll hold it for you, actually. All right. Eric, please take Jennifer's hand and repeat these words. I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
For today and tomorrow and for all the days to come.
For today and tomorrow and for all the days to come.
Wear it as a sign of what we have promised on this day.
Wear it as a sign of what we have promised on this day.
And know that my love is present even when I am not.
And know that my love is present even when I am not.
There you go. Jennifer, please take Eric's hand and repeat these words. I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
For today and tomorrow and for all the days to come.
For today and tomorrow and for all the days to come.
Wear it as a sign of what we have promised on this day.
Wear it as a sign of what we have promised on this day.
And know that my love is present even when I am not.
And know that my love is present even when I am not.
Crushed it. Jen and Eric, you have professed your love by exchanging your vows. You have symbolized your commitment by exchanging rings. With all of this, there's just one more question I need each of you to answer, and then we're off to the reception to celebrate. Jennifer, do you take Eric to be your husband?
I do.
Eric, do you take Jennifer to be your wife?
I do.
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss. It is my great honor and privilege to be the first to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Ozinski. I'm gonna stay away from those pics.